And we begin with some major rumors that are making their waves across the NBA circles. You see it right there. ESPN's Dave McMenamin reporting that the Lakers are interested in making a move for a bona fide superstar, could potentially be a blockbuster deal. And I'll tell you what, if and when the Lakers make any kind of deal, whether it's a blockbuster deal or not, we've got you covered on the Lakers Report, and that is why you subscribe. We're getting so close to 53,000 subscribers. Help us reach that milestone, and let's get into it on the Lakers Report. And here we go. If you're like me, this is the report that you've been waiting for. So welcome into this edition of the Lakers Report. I'm your host, Jake Riepma. Buckle up, dial it in, because we've got some major rumors to unpack from ESPN's Dave McMenamin reporting that the Lakers have had internal discussions regarding the idea of exploring a deal for an NBA superstar. Now, there's a couple of them in the works, so let's discuss. A little bit further from Dave McMenamin's article on ESPN.com, the Lakers have discussed internally the possibility of packaging 3 picks along with players they already have on their books to pursue a bona fide star, such as Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers or Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks. Team sources told ESPN. Wow, how about that? And I'll be honest with you, we've talked about some of the potential deals out there for the Lakers leading up to the 2024 NBA trade deadline, and some of them got the juices flowing a little bit. But I tell you what, I'm ready to come unglued at the thought of the Lakers making such a splash move. Now, it is important to note that starting the day of this year's NBA draft, the Lakers will have 3 first-round picks eligible to be traded. That includes the 2031 first-round pick, a first-round pick in 2029, and either 2024 or 2025, depending on what the Pelicans decide to do from that Anthony Davis trade. So, the capital starting to come into fruition, and as the article mentioned, the 2 big targets on the Lakers board potentially, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks, Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's compare. Both of these guys certainly fit the mold of bona fide superstars in the NBA, and the numbers speak for themselves. 26.9 points per game for Trae Young, 27.8 for Donovan Mitchell. Assists double digits for Trae Young. Donovan Mitchell more of a prolific scorer, if you will, with the ball in his hand. But 3-point percentage, that one really catches my eye, as Trae Young can just dial it up from distance and score from anywhere on the floor. Also a good distributor, as the 10.8 assists would suggest. So the numbers are there, and I keep using the terminology superstar, and I think that's exactly what we're dealing with here. And I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments, which one of these superstars would you like the Lakers to make a trade for? If it's Donovan Mitchell, go ahead and type DM in the comments. If it's Trae Young, type TY. It's our pinned comment of the day. So if YouTube hits you with that ad break, fear not, just get down in the comments and let me know who the Lakers should trade for. I'll tell you what I think, because, again, this gets the juices flowing for me. I know I'm always trying to bring the energy on the Lakers Report, but I tell you what, the thought of Trae Young in Los Angeles playing for the Lakers, I think would put this team over the top. And all of a sudden, a team that's hovered around 500 becomes the team, at least amongst in the conversation of teams to be reckoned with in the Western Conference, based on the roster alone. And I believe in Darvin Ham to get his team to the promised land if given the opportunity with a guy like Trae Young. So for me, it is Trae Young. That gets the juices flowing. A superstar in this league, can score from anywhere and can distribute as well. He checks all the boxes for me. Now, coming up, we're going to continue to unpack this major nugget that was delivered on ESPN.com earlier today. But first, I want to tell you all about today's presenting sponsor. It's one of my favorites and far and away the best way to set yourself up for success in the new year is with Factor, America's #1 meal delivery service. And there are a lot of things I love in life, but eating delicious, healthy, nutritious meals are up there, especially when it's as convenient as Factor, because I tell you what, the meals are delivered straight to your door, so you can forget the annoying tasks like grocery shopping, meal prepping, and oh yeah, the dishes too. I hate doing the dishes. In fact, sometimes my girlfriend and I fight about doing the dishes, but not with Factor because the cleanup is so easy. And oh, did I mention that meals only take 2 minutes to heat up and they're delivered straight to your door. So forget those frantic lunch preps or dinner preps, rush dinners. Factor's 2-minute meals are your secret weapon in the new year to help you fuel up fast with restaurant quality meals delivered right to your door. And oh yeah, don't forget, Factor now offers loads of snack options. I'm a snacker. There's breakfast snack options, smoothies, juices, snacks, and more to keep you going no matter what's on the schedule. Don't take my word for it. You got to go to factormeals.com/NBA chat 50 to get that 50% off. I'm not even kidding you. It's factormeals.com/NBA chat 50 and use code NBA chat 50 to get 50% off. And oh yeah, we love you and we care about you. So that link goes right in the comments and the description of today's video. You've got no excuse. It's right there. Just click on it. Factormeals.com/NBA chat 50. Use code NBA chat 50 to get 50% off. Factormeals.com/NBA chat 50. Now, I tell you once, I've told you 1,000 times, there's no time like the present to go all in. It's time for the Lakers to go all in, and the news today is exactly what I needed to hear to solidify that. And again, I won't tell you how to feel, but that's sincerely how I feel about the purple and gold right now, because you look at what this team did last year. They shook it up a little bit at the deadline, and the moves were the right moves to take this Lakers team from, again, hovering around the 500 to be in the conversation among the elite in the Western Conference. They got to the Western Conference Finals, but obviously we are eyeing a title here in Los Angeles. That being said, a move for a superstar puts you in the conversation. There's no time like the present, and you also got to consider the window to win with LeBron is closing quickly. Anthony Davis is, with the age on the roster right now, strike now. The time is now for Rob Pelinka, Jeanie Buss, and the entire front office to go all in. So I know they're big fans of this program, so I'm going to make their job really easy with a couple of my trade ideas. Let me know what you think. First, trade idea number 1, the Lakers to get Trae Young and throw in Wesley Matthews as well. I know he's been hurt, missed a handful of games, but had him as a throw-in player. With the Hawks receiving D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Taurean Prince, and then a 2029 first-round pick. Because remember, that 2029 first-round pick will be eligible for the Lakers to trade. And again, this is an all-in move because the time is now to capitalize. Now, if you want to explore the idea for Donovan Mitchell, oh yeah, we've done that as well. Try this one on for size. Let me know what you think. The Lakers would get Donovan Mitchell. And to Cleveland, they would send D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, which is different than what we had with the Trae Young deal, and then as well as that 2029 first-round pick. Let me know what you think of this trade proposal. Because, again, we're trying these on for size and trying to formulate what we think that blockbuster deal might look like. And I admit, both of these, there's a lot to give up, but I'm not against that deal with Donovan Mitchell. However, I will tell you this, and I want to hear from you as well. Which one do you like better? The Trae Young trade, we're calling trade 1. The trade for Donovan Mitchell, we call trade 2. Let me know down in the comments. Pick a trade that you want to make the Lakers, or you want to see the Lakers make. You want to see them go all in for Trae Young or go all in for Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you what. I want to see them go for Trae Young. And again, I'm not against the Donovan Mitchell one. I just prefer the Trae Young deal a little bit more, because if you're going to mortgage the future, you're going to go all in. I firmly believe Trae Young is the better fit for Los Angeles based on his ability to distribute the ball as well as knock down shots from distance, 2 areas that the Lakers have been struggling in this season, as well as what he would bring to this starting 5. And how many times have we seen or heard Darvin Ham talk about the starting 5? I tell you what, this starting 5 with Trae Young on the roster looks a whole hell of a lot better than what the Lakers are sending out right now. Now, it's not to take anything away from the current roster, but when you have an opportunity to go make a splash, to put your team among the elite in the Western Conference Finals and compete for championships, that's what it's about with the purple and gold. That's what it's about with the Los Angeles Lakers. That's why I want to see them go through, and I know the talks are starting to build up, but I want to see them go through with it, pull the trigger, and bring Trae Young to Los Angeles. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this edition of the Lakers Report. As always, we thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't yet, make sure you do so because we bring you content from every single angle. News, rumors, breaking news, trade ideas like we had going on today. Whatever the conversation is around the purple and gold, we're bringing it to you on the Lakers Report. So make sure you subscribe. And as always, shout out to my producer on the ones and twos, Jack Lauderay, helping us bring you this edition of the Lakers Report. And as always, stay locked in, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time on the Lakers Report.